Okay, so at least you know that. So if, same as you were doing before. So, all right, cool. You see something there?
Yeah.
Or be easier to like no. Cool. All right, now relax here. Yeah, there you go. Flex your lats. So those are your traps, right? Traps do elevation, shoulder elevation, and then your what do you call it? Your oh my God, shoulder blades will pop up. When you flare your lats, turn around. When you flex your traps, right? It's going to create shoulder elevation, but then it's going to also make your shoulder blades pop out. So they do this weird thing like this. So we want this to not do anything. So relax it. Good. Roll your shoulders back and away from your ears, and then down. Now push down. Don't push down here. Push down just with your shoulder, feel your shoulder, and think of your elbows pushing to the floor. You should feel this, not back. Down, right? Your lats, teres are gonna pull this arm down, right? Now don't pinch here, open this up. So you're gonna open this up like this, and we're gonna protract. So remember you do this, protract. Good, now relax your arms. Relax. Like literally relax, there you go. Let me pull your arms out. Yeah, there you go. Let me pull your, so just like you were doing before, remember doing the row? There you go. Now do the row and pull, feel this, engage. There you go. So you know at least how to do that, right?
Yeah.
Now we're just trying to pull this out from your lats. So relax your arms. No. Push your arms out with your lats, not with. Good. Yeah, good. But don't try to do this. Now do the same thing on watch your torso. Like don't sit back nice and straight. There you go. Pretend there's a hook in your chest. Someone's pulling it up. There you go. Now keep that posture. Alright? Gauge your core. Like pull more from the bottom. No. Like pull like this. Like pull your don't start to suck your stomach in. We're just gonna pull your belly button back into your spine. Right, try to flex those lines here. There you go. Now, chest up a little higher. Now, tense here. Yeah, there you go. Grow from here. Grow a little more. There you go. So feel this. Don't try to pull your arm out because your arm. This has nothing to do with what this is doing.
Yeah.
Right. This isn't gonna. Doing this with the arm isn't gonna make this grow. Right. That's this job. That's your delt's job, is to pull this arm up like this. It has nothing to do with this. So we want this down and relax. Grow from here. So pull this and kind of almost push on my hand. Yeah, there you go. Push up more, push away from there, push away. Push away, there you go. There. Now hold that, now you're active there. Now open your chest up. Now relax, keep that. Now roll your delts and pull back. There you go. You see it developing?
Yeah.
There you go. Right? Now we don't want to have, like you're going to be in this position for your back pose in a bit, right? So we want to push on this more. Push on it more. There you go. Push me up. Push up from here. There you go. There you go. Push on it more. Push on the hands more. There you go. Good. Now you're going to have a big chest. Good. Now these are going to roll your shoulders back a bit more. So pull from here, and then just from your elbows, you're gonna bend in. Just from your elbows. No. Don't try and push this down. Just from the elbow, flex your biceps. Don't move anything but the elbow joint. It's gonna do this, right? All right, relax. Good. Remember, when you're the best thing to really understand about this, turn around, is knowing what each muscle does at its basic level. Right? So if I'm going to be in this position in the back, when you're in your back pose, you will be basically like this, right? My bicep bends at the elbow. It flexes. It doesn't do this. It doesn't do this. It doesn't externally rotate. Doesn't internally rotate. All it does is makes my arm do this. So whatever position I'm in, whether my arms are like here or I'm like this, when I bend at the elbows, it does this. It doesn't do this, right? Same Same with your delts. Your delts do this, right? This does nothing to do with my teres major and minor, like my lats, just say my lats. It's nothing to do with my lats. My lats will do this and this, right? It'll depress and it'll rotate, right? Shoulder extension, right? Shoulder extension, and then internal rotation. So we add with a good posture in your chest, and then bend the elbows. I've now created that here. So I'm here, right? So go back again, still in your back one, right? So think shoulder extension, like you're at the bottom of a row, like of the sternum pull down, right? You extend all the way down, boom. Feel that? Right? Open that, here you go, push. There you go, there you go. There you go. There, now you're big. Open this up more. Good, now we're gonna activate the delts to pull up the arm a little bit. And then we're gonna activate the rear delt to pull it back. And then just at the elbow, you're going to bend in. There you go, now keep that tight from there. Now I want you to extend this like you're doing a rear delt. Right, we'll pull it right back. There you go. We're gonna pull that back. Right? You feel it here. Only you feel it like you're trying to push. Right? You're trying to almost push on the tricep as well too. Like there you go. Feel it tight. There. Feel it tight. There. Now don't flex this. Right, this has nothing to do. Open the back up. Now we're pushing here. There you go. Push it. Open. Tighten here. So remember, this is gonna feel tighter by this shifting from here. So if you push on my elbow, feel that? Right? That's from the pressure from here, not from you pulling the elbow down. Remember that. So it's from that. Do it again. So go from the bottom. Just try to go from here. Tight from here. And open. Now it's hard to do it, right? Because you're gonna pull these traps right in. You can see what it looks like. Right? Turn around. Now do it from here, because it's going to be like more for you than it's for you for the viewer. See this? There you go. Now remember, like, don't let your shoulder roll. Like if you let your shoulders roll in, it's because you're not letting your chest cavity open up. Remember, if I keep that posture like there's a hook on my chest and I'm pulling this up, there's no way you can collapse this chest. No pose in this class will you have a collapsed chest. In anything, right? Even when you're doing the most muscular, everything's open, right? So keep that up from here, right? Keep the traps, chest up, traps are not engaged from this point, right? Yeah. So they should be loose. Now from there, look yourself in the back. Remember, you're trying to open, don't try to open, remember, see your elbows? Yeah. Don't try and lead with your elbows. Your elbows are doing things. If you look at my back, it's from, my arms are resting on my lats. They're resting on my lats. They're not, yeah, there you go, right? But don't round this. You're rounding this by letting it do this. I want to have the chest open here. I want those rear delts to be pulled back. Well, open up. I want this to be straight across. So big breath in. Now don't breathe it up here. Think about breathing it from right here. It goes, right? And all the air kind of sits in the lungs here, not all the way up here. So breathe in from here. There, right? Now feel that? There. Now push open from here. Open up. Remember, trying to pull this open, right? Push here more, open up. Open up. Push on my hands, put out on that. Right here, there you go. There you go, push more. There, right? Now open that chest up. There you go, and now roll back a little bit. Just a bit, there you go. Right? See how the shape is taking shape? Yeah. Right? But from the front, like when you pose, your front is your back is your front, right? In a sense. So if I'm like, I should be able to look the same way. If I did like kind of shaky, what it looks like. If I go like this from this point, right? If I turn around, yeah, it's gonna look the same. Almost. Yeah. Right? So I want to be like, I want to be able to open from here, kind of doing this, and we're doing all, like from here, it's right? And then I'm keeping that tight. I'm doing a row. And then stay straight across, right? I'm not like this. I'm open right up. And my arms are really just kind of relaxing. They're getting bigger by me kind of opening up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's my lats at the widest that's making my arms stick out that wide, not from me with like invisible lat cincher doing this. I see people do with invisible lat cincher. The traps are engaged and doing this.
Yeah.
You can't do your traps and your lats at the same time. It's two opposing places. You can't do it. You can't row with your traps like this. Impossible. So the only way you'll be able to activate is by your lats and your traps being disengaged, and your chest being here and being able to open from here. Because you have to be in this position where you're like this. But I'm still flaring my lats. My arms are pretty much doing nothing but this or this. But I need to be here. So try to think about like growing from here. Even when I do it, I kind of right. Again.
That shit is tough.
Right. Yeah, you're getting it. These are, yeah, you're getting it. So think about, remember, like, this is what happens when you're looking at like actual people engaging their muscle when they're lifting weights. This muscle here is pulling this lever back. See how tighter it gets the more you do that? See that? You do the same on this side. Right? When you pull that back, now if you see this side, right? Now pull it, see it's disengaged? Pull this back. It's pulling this back. Right? This is going to be sitting on this. There. Right? But you still want to look from the front too. Try and like flare less in the front. I want to see the look. See how they're kind of tucked up underneath. You see how this part's really working? Right? There's another part underneath here. You look at mine. See, there's like another part. The one that you're showing is doing this. See where my delt is? Underneath that delt, that's the part you're looking at that you're seeing way more. And there's a other part that sits underneath it.
Yeah.
Does that have to do with development? Your body does that, right? Right?
Yeah.
So just trying to expand this chest. It's one of those things when you coach it too, like you gotta like you do it for a bit and done. Because after a while your brain is being like, oh my god, what the fuck? Roll your back right over, like roll it. See the shape of your back right now?
Yeah.
Right? Now do it now, when you're working before, pull your shoulder blades down. There you go, now see. You see now try and roll it back, like, do a low row. Right? Now see you're kind of pulling with your elbows, not your actual lats. Remember, push down on this and pull that, and now you're coming up and do a row. Do the actual row, right? Do an actual row. Yeah, now do it higher. There you go, I'm gonna do it again. I'll roll all the way up. See your lats, see your chaps. Pull this up, I want your chaps, remember, you're gonna be like this. There you go. And see the shape?
Yeah.
See your lat, your traps that are not all up here. Roll this. Now pull this, drop it up, there you go. Now straighten that out, pull this back, straighten out. There, right? You're trying to do that without squeezing this all the way down, right? That opens up. So trying to do a wider row. Right, now remember you're gonna lead with you're gonna pull it here a little bit, pull it here, these are gonna pull, right? Now stand up a little bit. You're getting a little bit, there you go. Now you see the lats from the front a little bit, now we're seeing a little more from here.
Yeah.
Right? Now this is working with this trap is on. Right? It's tough. Right? So we really gotta work this lead, this here. Right? You want to, even I'm doing this, my lats are engaged, I don't do anything. Now they're like, right?
Yeah.
Now they're disengaged. Watch your arm, watch this, let your arm relax. Remember, if these are working, they shouldn't be working as much. Let these things relax. Let this get bigger from this. See your elbows, don't worry about your elbows. Let this and this work. So feel this open up, chest up. Open up, there you go. Now, feel your, there you go. Right? Don't be so hard on it, there you go. Now push your under armpit out with this muscle. Feel it growing. There you go. Push. There you go. There you go, you're getting there. Right? Remember the hands don't have to go in there. See they're naturally trying to come out?
Yeah.
Because naturally your body's saying, that's how we're gonna get it out. Yeah. Damn. Do it one more time, we'll be good.
Try it this way. Oh my god, that's just an exercise in itself.
Right after you fucking do back. Oh, my hurts. Alright.
So big chest.
Open up, yeah. It's gonna be a good posture first. Now watch your body. Don't let your elbows go. Like you shouldn't be bending at the body. There you go. Right? There. Let your arms are just like ropes attached to your shoulders. They should be just hanging. There you go. Now you're getting bigger. Hold that pose. Hold that. Don't do anything at all. Don't move anything. Hold it and feel it. Visualize it. Look at it. Hold it until you cannot hold it anymore. Don't do anything else. Right now you have it. So hold it. Get used to what that feels like, and then the next time you do it, it'll be easier to get into and you build from there. Right? You're getting there. There you go. Right? Now the reason why I can see my traps a lot right there is because our chest, open your chest up. There you go. See how it flattens it out?
Oh yeah, for that a little more.
Yeah. Good, relax. Done. Alright. Woo! So when you train back, when I train back, right, everything I'm doing, I'm just posing. Because to do the pose, like that's what people don't really understand about bodybuilding, is the poses that are done are mostly peak contractions and a lot of movements. Right? If I do a face pull, that's a back double bicep. A perfect face pull is a back double bicep. Your arms are just like this instead, right? The perfect Christmas tree row is a low pulley row. You can see that come back, right?
Yeah.
Right? When I'm doing like pull downs or straight arm pull downs, that girl bikini's like this, but you're literally doing this the entire time, right? So when you're doing the exercise, you're thinking about the poses as well, because that peak contraction done the right way is the actual pose. You know what I mean? But like when like coaching people beginning and they're just learning how to pose, it's getting them to learn how to activate their lats, your back, because you can't do your back. Don't bother. That is priority. That comes over your eating.
Yeah.
Like it does. Because if you can't fucking flex your back, I don't care how good your diet is. I don't care how fucking ripped you're on stage. I see people all the time that ripped on stage, they're inside out, they're like this. And they look fucking awkward. It sucks. Because like you look beautiful on stage, you look amazing if you could display it properly. If you can't display it, there's no point in going on stage.
Yeah.
Right? And that's how I think about when I see, if I was gonna compete tomorrow, like if I was like, all right, 60 weeks out, I'd be posing non-stop. I mean, first thing I do when I wake up, first thing I do when I go to bed. Last thing I do when I go to bed. Literally, my shift would change. I'd be in the posing, because that's a skill of the sport.
Yeah.
Right? But you're in the right track, because now you know. Right? Then you just keep doing it. And then hire a good posing coach. Like, at least once, here and there.
Yeah.
That's around you or something, or online. Oh my fuck. Yo, I'm flexible if I could do that. There you go, see? You're getting better at it, right? Because once your brain's tapped into it, right?
Yeah.
There you go. If you're gonna think like, even when I'm like judging someone's physique or making them a plan, it's like I can see it better in terms of development when someone's like, they flex their lats. I'm like, okay, cool. You're doing a show, and I'm like, okay, in this pose, I can see what what's lagging. You know, where do we do our leg thickness or width, whatever. The delts are shallow. The teres are weak, or they're overpowering. They're way bigger than your lower lats, right? So it's easier to make someone's plan when they're doing the pose. And like, okay, your back double bicep needs to be bigger, and your shoulders, right? Posing 101, sick, raw shit right there.
So what are we lagging? What are we lacking here? Something good.
Lower lat, for sure. Right, like that's like here. And that's again, that's gonna be activating. Your traps a good development, right? You can tell because when you're doing most movements today, you have good development all the way down. So back thickness is actually pretty good, actually, right? Rhomboids, right? All this is good. It just needs to be honest, displayed. I wouldn't worry about like what muscle is. It's like, yo, the muscle that when you can flare right out, I can really judge, right? But like even from the front, like you want this to be like, yeah. You want that. You don't want to be looking for your lats from the front. Everyone can see your lats from the back, right? And remember too, when we're posing, we're looking down this way. So your whole body posture. We did the back pose mostly, but your body posture will be this way. Because the judges are down there. Right? So that's why you guys are like this.
Yeah.
Like this, and then it's easier to flex your lats when you're here. Even bodybuilding, we're here, I'm like this. The judge is like literally on that way. I'm here. I'm not like this.
Yeah.
Right?
That changes everything.
A lot of things. Your side chest, you're here. You're there, but you're looking this way. You're not here.
Yeah.
You're here. All right? And then all of a sudden, it messes your shit up. Oh, fuck.